A nebula is a truly wondrous thing to behold. Named after the Latin word for cloud, nebulae are not only massive clouds of dust, hydrogen, helium gas, and plasma, they are also often stellar nurseries, the place where stars are born. This video is brought to you by my Astronomy channel. Space is gorgeous. Space is also big. Space is also the epitome of the human race's fruitless attempts to understand the vast astronomical phenomena in lifetimes that last a fraction of a second on the galactic timeline. For some time now, scientists and astronomers have been aware that outer space is not really a total vacuum. In fact, it is made up of gas and dust particles known collectively as the interstellar medium. Even though the interstellar gas is very dispersed, the amount of matter adds up over the vast distances between the stars, and eventually, and with enough gravitational attraction between clouds, this matter can coalesce and collapse to form stars and planetary systems. In essence, a nebula is formed when portions of the interstellar medium undergo gravitational collapse. Mutual gravitational attraction causes matter to clump together, forming regions of greater and greater density. From this, stars may form in the center of the collapsing material, whose ultraviolet ionizing radiation causes the surrounding gas to become visible at optical wavelengths. Most nebulae are vast in size, measuring up to hundreds of light years in diameter. Although denser than the space surrounding them, most nebulae are far less dense than any vacuum created in an earthen environment. In fact, a nebular cloud that was similar in size to Earth would only have so much material that its mass would be only a few kilograms. Let's meet now few of the famous nebulas in our galaxy. The Crab Nebula, the result of a supernova noted in 1054 AD. The Crab Nebula spans about 10 light years. In the nebula's very center lies a pulsar, a neutron star as massive as the Sun, but with only the size of a small town. The Crab pulsar rotates about 30 times each second. "7,000 light years from Earth, the Pillars of Creation is a photograph taken by the Hubble Space Telescope of elephant trunks of interstellar gas and dust in the Eagle Nebula, a spectacular monument in space. The Ring Nebula is a planetary nebula in the northern constellation of Lyra. Such objects are formed when a shell of ionized gas is expelled into the surrounding interstellar medium by a red giant star. NGC 6302, also called the Bug Nebula, Butterfly Nebula, is a bipolar planetary nebula in the constellation Scorpion. The structure in the nebula is among the most complex ever observed in planetary nebulae. "1,500 light years from Earth, the Horsehead Nebula is a dark nebula in the constellation Orion. The nebula is located just to the south of the star Alnitak, which is farthest east on Orion's belt and is part of the much larger Orion molecular cloud complex. This colorful cosmic portrait really features glowing gas and obscuring dust clouds in it, a star-forming region in the northern constellation Cassiopeia. The Helix Nebula, the appearance of a human eye, is a comfort to some, as if a mutual understanding could be reached between humans and the vast unending cosmos. There's no harm in pretending. There's no value either. This video is brought to you by my Astronomy channel.